Are you writing, Anthony? Now it's going to be a similar sort of a deal for this test and quizzes relating to reactions. If you want to use the sheet that is at a cost of 10%, yes? So like if you really feel like you need that list of 6 reactions and how to predict the products, you can use it, but it's at a cost of 10%, okay? All right, what's type number 1, or one of the types? Synthesis. Next, decomposition. Next, single replacement. Next, double replacement. Next, neutralization. And last, combustion. Okay, who are the reactants in synthesis? What should we see? We're going to see A plus B. What is A? A is an element plus an element. Decomposition. AB. So we have a compound. Single replacement.
AB plus C, like AC plus B.
AB plus C. So basically you have a compound plus an element. Does it matter the order? Could it be element plus compound?
Yeah.
Yeah, the order doesn't matter. Double replacement.
Like AB plus CD.
AB plus CD. That's a compound and a compound. What kind of compounds?
Ionic.
Ionic. Neutralization. H plus OH. That's the net ionic equation without the other ones. But if we have like the actual ion attached to the H, HA could be our acid. And what's our other thing? OH. So yeah, we have an H plus an OH. And combustion.
Like EX,
CX.
HX, OX.
I'm going to call it HYOZ, but it doesn't matter. You can call them all X to whatever. Plus who? Oxygen, O2. All right. And eventually, once we've done each individual type, and we should finish that off sometime either today or tomorrow, you're going to be doing a whole bunch of them all mixed up in different types and predicting the products. Okay? So right now, let's see where we're at. Diatomic elements. All right, so hopefully you did numbers 1 through 5 on page 62. If you did not, you're going to do them now. And if you did them, you're going to do numbers 6 through 10. And remember, these ones, all of them can happen. So this is on page 62. If you've done numbers 1 through 5, go on to do 6 through 10. You can keep going if you're waiting. Okay. So if you know this time so you are going to say sing is sing house and so zinc is 2 plus ion. So that's 100%. Right formula first. Okay, so you're doing unit 4 first. Okay, and then you're doing unit 6. You know what I mean? Like you do the naming or the formula, and then you do balance. So now we can do balance.
Oh, no, those two just silence.
So always formula, compare balance. Okay, so then correct formula and so folks, you need to get the formula first. If you don't have the correct formula, you cannot balance the equation. So say, for example, we were looking at number 2. And you're going to need to use your periodic table, and you're going to need to use your polyatomic ion chart. All right? Just like in Unit 4. You remember that naming and formulas test you wrote? You're still using that. So you're looking here and you're saying for number 2, aluminum is on its own. It's going to replace hydrogen because hydrogen is the cation. That's our cation. Aluminum is going to be a cation. So aluminum is going to come over here and kick out the hydrogen. Hydrogen on its own, is it H or is it something else? It's H2, okay? Now, aluminum, when it's in a compound, what is the charge of aluminum?
3.
Al is 3 plus. What is the charge of sulfate?
2.
SO4 is 2 minus. So what is the correct formula for aluminum sulfate?
Al2SO4 3.
Al2SO4 3. Don't try and balance it until you've written the correct formulas. So write the correct formulas and then you stop and then you balance. Okay, so now you can balance. You can say, I need, here's my most complicated formula. I'm going to make sure I have 3 sulfates. And I'm going to make sure I have 2 aluminum. And that gives me 3 times 2 is 6 hydrogen, so I need a 3 there. Let's just do the second one for argument's sake. We have fluorine. Is fluorine a metal or a non-metal? It is a non-metal, so it needs to replace the non-metal. So it's going to come over here and it's going to kick out bromine. What is bromine by itself? Br2. Now here's some, I'm going to give you some options for the formula here. F2K, FK, F2, KF. Which one of those do you like? KF, yes, because K has a positive charge and F has a negative charge. So to balance the charges, we don't want any of this weird stuff where we put the non-metal first. We don't want a 2. So now, formulas first, Then we can balance with coefficients. We need to have 2 Fs, and that means we need 2 Ks, which gives us 2 BRs, and we're done. Okay?
Yeah, there's like a little scene of space. I'm not quite sure which one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just stuff.
Yes, yes. Yes. Okay, so if you look, right? Other than that, yeah. So the non-metal. Okay. Yeah.
Hi.
What do you call it when aluminum replaces like hydrogen?
Hydrogen is acting like a metal because
Oh,
it's a cation. So you can call it a metal.
Oh.
Yeah. Because hydrogen can either give electrons or take electrons,
Yeah.
right? So it can actually behave a little bit metallic or a little bit non-metallic.
Also, just like depends.
Yeah, it depends on what it's doing.
Extra cream.
Yes. Okay, let's go find one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
If you are done page 62, you're going to carry on to page 63. Now in part B, I'm going to recommend that you rewrite H2O as H and OH and balance those separately. And in part B, all the reactions have been chosen that will occur. You do not need to use the activity table yet. Okay, so if you want to check out the activity table, that's going to be part C, but we'll get there shortly. Okay, so just keep going. If you finish part A, go to part B. If you finish part B, go to part C.
The left side will not replace the right. So it's, I mean, you have that. There is no reaction. So if you've got cell. And you have. And so you just write and no reaction. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry. You guys are going. Still not the right. Yes. So. Okay. Now you just have to
Yeah. So it always just play.
Not yet. You want to balance the NO3s. NO3s.
Yeah, because the other one is
Okay. And if you find that it's helpful, so things that are more housing are. So, for example, you have silver. Here, filters and far down. So it's not.
There's a chance I should know last year. I should have known. Yeah. I should have known.
So if you're trying to have this this way, this way. Yeah. Okay. Also. So if you have a metal, it needs to.
Yeah, I think I'm close to that house.
So you have good down here.
Yeah.
The compounds are good and then you can balance it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting that.
All right. Okay, so this is a metal, yes. So it's going to replace the metal. Yes. Yes. Tell me what it is. And like it's on your message. Okay. Because most of the time it's here. So if you can, the charges to start by here. Yeah. No, that's okay. It's not. I knew you would get it. Maybe an hour. Jesus Christ. Yeah. This is breaking down. I'm getting separate. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so, and if I didn't have it's just go over my whole blood. I'm scared. That's me all the time. I abuse. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so for this one, let's use the activity search. So things that are more active can replace things that are less active. So something up high can replace something down low. Something low cannot replace something high. So if we look at silver, okay, silver is low. It's trying to replace potassium, which is high. So that's not able to happen. So if you were to put some silver into a potassium nitrate, they would just sit there and do nothing. There would be no reaction. So you're gonna cross that out this way. And R for no reaction. Yeah. Well, nothing happens. So just cross. Oh, it doesn't matter. Because it's not it's not the thing doing the replacement, it's not the thing being replaced. HE is trying to replace, NO3 is being replaced. So we're really only interested in the HE and up. Okay.
Oh, no.
This part by doing experiments. You have a lot of time, you could actually do those experiments and make it for yourself.
Yeah.
What's just the words? I use the chart. Completely word equation, right, and balance the formula. Yeah. So you'll have your reactants here. Yeah. Yes, they do. No, that one just, unless it's diatoms, diatomic, goes for. Okay, so that's just one. Yeah. That's the word equation. So folks, if you're done part A, you need to move on to part B. And in fact, if you're feeling okay about part A, you don't have to finish it. You can move on to part B. Okay? So in part B, this is on page 63, I think. Yeah, 63. You're going to rewrite water as H and OH. Lithium is a metal, so it's going to kick out the hydrogen. So lithium is now going to be with the OH. Li is positive. OH is -1. So we have Li, OH, and then H has been kicked out.
Do I need to do anything with the H? Is it a diatomic? Yes, it is. So I'll have that there, and then I need to balance the reaction. I think I'll put a 2 here, and a 2 here, and a 2 here. You can always say I have Li, I have H, and I have OH underneath if you want to. Li, H, and OH. That can be an easier way to. So if you missed that balancing part, I'm just going to do it again with our little things down below. I have 1 Li, 1 Li. I have 1 OH and 1 OH. I have 2 H's and 2 H's, or sorry, 1 H. So I'm going to multiply my hydrogen by 2. That gives me now 2 H's, but I also get 2 OH's. That means on my right-hand side, I need to multiply this by 2, so I also have 2 OH's. That will also change lithium to 2. So finally, I need to put a 2 in front of Li. Which gives me 2 Li's, and then everything's balanced.
You must be done part C. Okay, this one's no reaction. Zinc is here. Zinc is here. Silver's here. Zinc can replace silver. Okay, so you'll replace them. Now you have fluorine, which is a non-metal. So you're going to go can fluorine replace iodine. Yes. Fluorine is above iodine. Well, no, non-metals replace non-metals. Okay.
For number 17, this is silver.
Well, here's the problem. This is a positive ion. It needs to replace the positive.
Oh. Okay, I was just being like metals replace metal kind of thing.
Yeah. Hydrogen acts like a metal when it's in an acid.
So I just saw that and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, the metal will replace the initial. So that's what it's doing.
Oh.
So the
Yeah.
your brain.
Yeah.
What's that? Perfect. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, that's all right. I'll show you now. So when you have this table, anything that's higher up, you're something that is lower down. So let's take a look here we have silver, way down here, and pink is up here. So if you were to take some silver metal and throw it into a container that has some base metals that would make it stay on free, it would just sit there and nothing would happen. So that would be a no reaction. So whenever you have a single element, and then this one's in the common ground, it can't replace. The higher up can replace lower down. And same thing over here. So no, you get the activity from it's on the back side of that sheet. Yeah.
So folks, I'm just gonna go over part C with you if you haven't already seen it. So in part C and part D, you will be using the activity series. Now, I've put it in here so it's easy access, but the blue sheet that you just got today also has that on the back, okay? Yeah, you got a blue sheet. You didn't get a blue sheet? Did I forget your row? I forgot your whole row. I'm so sorry. There we go. All right, anybody else not get a blue sheet? All right. So on the back of your blue sheet is the activity series. But for now, because we have room, I decided I would put it on the side. The trick with the activity series is that things that are higher can replace lower. So higher up can replace lower down. Lower cannot replace higher. So let's just look at the first example here. We have silver trying to replace, the other metal is K. So silver is down here, and potassium is way up at the top. Can silver replace potassium? Everybody, can silver replace potassium?
Yeah.
No, because it's way down, it's lower, so it cannot. So if you had like a little beaker, okay, and it contained some aqueous KNO3 dissolved, and we put in a little piece of silver, it would just sit there and do nothing. Nothing happens. Okay? Nothing happens. Not a single thing. So we say that there is no reaction. NR. Okay? Now, how about our second one we have now? Zinc and silver. Zinc is here. Can zinc replace silver?
No.
Zinc is down up top, silver is lower. So yes, zinc is higher, silver is lower, so the answer is yes. If this is lower and this is higher, the answer is no. So in this case, zinc will replace silver. Zinc is 2+. Okay, NO3 is -1, so you will end up with Zn, NO3, 2 plus Ag. Your homework is to finish everything in the single replacements. So like page 62, 63, 64, 65. 62 to 65. I want you to be really good at them. Tomorrow we're going to do double replacement. And if you get good at these, it will help you with double replacement because it's got things in common. I should put one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, everybody's phone is going to go into their bag right now. Bags, phone. You might as well get used to it. This is what's going to happen next year. Everyone's phone goes into your bag. Because apparently, not all of you are able to stay on task and off your phone, even though we have 10 minutes left.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 12 minutes.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do that from now on. Because we can't afford, like, would you like to finish this course before you take Chem 12? Yes, that would be a good thing. We aren't going to if you don't all work. Well, a little bit. You get this on the calendar. Yeah. Okay, so there's no reaction, you just write NR or no reaction. So, right? Or you could write no reaction. Trying to replace the more obvious. Anyone else going to be wanting something sort of enriched for next day? Because when we come to double replacements, there's an extra thing that I can add on for you. So I got 1, 2 people interested in something else. 3, 4. Excellent. Okay, I'll make 10, just in case. Okay.
90% of the boxes just sitting there,